Hello YouTube, it's Daniel Weather here. Welcome back to the latest update on the tropics. The tropical storm in the Atlantic, aka Tropical Storm Delta, has made landfall in central-ish America. But now it's stalling over the Yucatan and gonna start moving very slowly. But anyway, we should probably get on and move on with what we need to talk about, should we?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the GFS oats to Sunday the 11th of October, and I put on the rainfall graphic here. Yeah, rainfall is probably gonna be at least 1 to 2 inches across Northern Virginia and into Maryland and Southern Delaware. At least about an inch, but locally heavy rain. I wouldn't rule out some locally heavy rain. For example, in Edwardsville, nearly 2 inches.
Currently, the strength of Gamma is maximum sustained winds of 50 knots, aka 60 miles per hour. Track, none of the models know what to do with this storm yet. It's kind of one of those ones that it's gonna stall somewhere and kind of meander somewhere and then take it somewhere else. There's like a 50-50 spread with the models right now. Like, especially with GF, the American model. I'd say for GFS.
There we go. Wait a minute, isn't the GFS the American model? No.
Yes, it's the American model.
Okay.
The the National Hurricane Center. Excuse me. The track takes it southward towards Mexico, or like the main part of Mexico, but then has a big uncertainty where it goes. This is what it has been happening with all the storms this year.
That's true. They have like
all the Laura, we had no idea until it made landfall. Sally, we had definitely no idea where it was going, and
because it was moving
so slow. It stalled.
It looks like Sally was not even moving anywhere.
It wasn't. It stalled. It stalled.
For how long?
For like a few hours, like 3 hours. And just dumped rain right on the panhandle. But, we have... Yeah. We also have another tropical wave. Well, actually, technically 2 tropical waves emerging off the coast of Africa, which...
This next wave in the Caribbean will become, the one after Gamma would become Delta.
Delta, yep.
So then Epsilon and Zeta...
And once we beat Zeta, we beat 2005, and at least in names of storms.
Yeah.
Which is more than likely to happen. We're only in October, and Alpha didn't form in 2005 on October 22nd. It's only October 4th. Live imagery of Gamma right now making its march into the Gulf, and a slow mover of a storm, which has some blast of convection. It does look like the convection's kind of sizzling out a little bit, but that's just the end of that convection burst.
Yeah, the convection burst, of course.
Right before landfall, it made sustained winds up to 70 miles per hour. Could have been higher.
Yeah, a strong tropical storm there.
It could have been a hurricane. Yeah. Who knows? It could, but the thing is, they can't fully tell you. Because it could have strengthened. It could even be 73 miles per hour, tormenting us by 1 mile per hour. Just like Sally did.
Come on! Gamma's like, oh, come on, I need to become a hurricane. And before it actually does in the postseason analysis. Do you have film that they're gonna bump Laura up to 160 in the postseason analysis?
I would say 155 at least.
Okay. But I mean, I wouldn't rule out 160 to be honest. To be honest with you, I wouldn't rule out 160 in the post.
Now, with the system continuing to move forward at a very slow pace, how fast is it moving right now?
Probably in the region about. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually slows down more.
I feel like it's around like 5 miles per hour right now.
At least 5.
Somewhere between like I would say 5 to 7 miles per hour.
Yeah, at least. I
Well, I would just say 5 right now because it's moving relatively slowly. But with the system moving forward, it's gonna hit.
Yes, dude, hold on. Gamma is moving at 2 miles an hour.
Great.
2 miles and that is too slow. Oh my
It's
god.
just following. Every storm now is just following Dorian's footsteps.
Exactly. Even Florence. Okay. No,
yeah.
wait, they're following Florence's footsteps. No, well, Florence and Fran, because let's face it, both were F-name storms that kind of stalled over North Carolina.
God.
And you know, Dorian was like, "Hey, Florence, I'm gonna repeat that." Casually repeats.
Yes. If we go to the Atlantic wide, you might see a lot of rotations happening out in, you know, the main.
NHC site. So we have Gamma out here. We got a 80% chance that could become Delta.
Mm-hmm.
We got a pretty much no chance.
Delta's at least the wave for Delta is looking better today.
Yeah, they might actually have the. They might actually.
Then we have the remnant still of Paulette out there. Nathan, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you if you have that track out right now. I swear to God, Paulette is gonna reform in the Bahamas.
Boy. I'm looking at the tropical storm force wind probabilities. Of course, they're nearly focused toward the center.
Should I say something real quickly?
Sure, what's up?
Gamma looks like it's turning right towards Florida. If I look at that,
maybe the count might be wrong all along.
Well, models are taking it towards New Orleans and stuff, which is in the general area, because that front is not like, I think it's made its decision what direction it's turning. I actually had this thought for a little while. It could just be a wobble. It could.
Yeah, but Gamma's just moving so slow.
It's hard to tell. Then you have
like the grandma of the grand.
And should we talk about the outflow channels of Gamma?
Oh yeah, the outflow channels.
That go all the way over to the UK.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't even know anymore.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ireland and the UK got some rain out of these outflow channels because of Gamma.
Yes, and by the way, it is part of Gamma. I can't believe, it's just 3,000 miles wide.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the satellite.
It's just outflow channel, that big band that goes all past through New England that's about to smack me in the face, and then up towards, Greenland, and then back down towards the UK.
Are these outflow channels, they're about 3,800 miles long. From where it separates from the storm to the middle of the Atlantic, and then up north into the far North Atlantic.
Into the unknown.
3,800 miles long.
Also, one of the other waves that have just came off the coast of Africa is looking pretty good right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my camera quick.
Paulette looks like it's hurting over there.
Bruh. Do you see something here?
Hold up.
Do you think there's gonna be like an area of interest here or something?
Hold up. Oh, a
That
minute.
could be something.
Your thing is loading, so give it a minute. But
This is only a 2-hour loop. I'm going to put on the 12-hour loop.
your camera is not loading on Discord. But the invest not was it 91L 92, excuse me.
91.
Nope, 92. 92L is gonna it's more than likely gonna turn into Delta in the next 5 days at least. 70% chance on that forming. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns into a depression in the next coming.
I was surprised that this actually became what's the name?
Zeta?
No, not Zeta. This is in the Southwest Indian Ocean.
Oh, okay.
I would be surprised if this actually became Cyclone Illusion for the upcoming season.
If we look back at the more like the 24-hour loop of, or at least 300 frames.
You need to put on a 24-hour loop for the satellites.
Well, you could do it on Tropical Tidbits. You can just do 300 frames, and that basically gives it to you. Yes, you heard me correct. 300 frames.
Yes, I know.
And it's only loaded around, 30% of them. And that shows it making, well, no, I don't even know, bro. The last frame was yesterday around this time, so, full 24-hour. And roughly around this time yesterday, it was in the central part of, why did the name come out?
Let me check the water vapor of Vora Gamma. So far, water vapor is actually looking pretty good. I don't really see any cases of, like, really bad air or dry air, if you ask me.
Yeah, there's not much bad dry air in this. There's not really even much in that, like, high as well. Much as there was a little bit ago. I think there's just a little bit of shear in that, though. That's the thing that's concerning.
Yeah, there has to be, like, at least some shear.
But I feel like the storm would be able to fight it because it's pretty big. I wonder why we call it around 3,000 miles wide. The outflow channel.
Yeah. Yeah, from like the center of the storm all the way to the UK.
Where does Nathan live? Like UK?
The UK, yes.
Yeah.
I believe it's Manchester.
Huh. And doesn't Kay as well do that? Live there as well?
Yeah, they're probably gonna get like the outermost outflow channels from Gamma.
And aren't they gonna get like a nor'easter passing by the UK soon?
Oh yeah, it was Storm Alex.
No,
yes,
right.
they also name storms much like we do. Let me check the US satellite. I was wanting to see what the overall satellite is looking like in the US.
Yeah. But anyway, guys.
So there's really nothing out west because it's so freaking dry out there.
Anyway, guys, we will see you guys in the next video.
Like,
Bye, guys.
Nothing out west. Like, no rain whatsoever.